Hi, this is Yunlu Chen, and today I'm going to talk about the plastic pollution. Here are some facts about this pollution. According to EPA, the plastics are repeatedly growing segment of municipal solid waste, or we call MSW. In 2018, plastic generation was about 35 million tons in the United States, which was 12% of MSW generation. And among the plastic waste, containers and packaging category have the most plastic tonnage at over 14 million tons in 2018. And this category includes bags, sacks, and wraps or other packaging like PET bottles or jars, or the high density polyethylene, or we call HDPE natural bottles, and some other containers. And the amount of recycled plastic is relatively small. Uh, Relatively small. And there are 3 million tons for 8.7% recycling rate in 2018. And the issue is, right now the plastic is ubiquitous. We can see them on the street, like in the street drinks, in the campgrounds, in nation parks, and some of these plastic may goes into the river, or people just throw the plastic waste into the rivers or lakes, and then they eventually goes into the ocean. And then the second one is, most plastics last forever. Like, we all know that plastic does not decompose, and they can survive even in the harshest conditions. Sorry. And what is affecting is, uh, there have been a lot there's been a lot of study that talk about how plastic pollute the environment, so which I think we've heard about it. We have heard a lot about them. So in this presentation, I'm going to focus on the result that concerns us immediately. The first thing I noticed is the plastic has gone into the air as we breathe. We are actually consuming the microplastic uh, into our body, not just through the diet or seafood. And second is, production is the key greenhouse gases emitted. According to some research, plastic production currently consumes about 6% of the global oil production. And if this continues, the plastic production is expected to increase to 20% by 2050. And who is affecting? The first must be us, human. And once the plastic goes into the natural environment, it will not disappear completely, and instead it will breaks into small pieces and maybe ingested by fish or other animals, and then as we eat them, they goes into our body. And then about the animals, I found that there are more than 100,000 marine organisms dies because of plastic waste every year. Like, for example, in this picture, the seabird was died because he has eat the plastic garbage. And then, so what can the government do is, at least 4 points here. The first is limiting the type and quantity of plastic packaging. Second is increasing producers' responsibility. And the third one is guiding the enterprise to improve their product design. And the last one is focus on the cycle based on reloading and reuse, so that enterprises are responsible for the whole life cycle of their products and packaging. And how can business do? So first, they can offer more options for next shopping. And second is encourage consumers to bring containers themselves by offering them discount. And third one is provide containers rental service, like I rent the containers from A store, and then I return it at B store. And then the last one is use more reusable packaging. Here are some benefits for the business to like reduce plastic. So like, first one is they can enhance the customer experience, sorry. And then the second is they can reduce the cost, like reduce transportation costs with some complementary products. And then the third one is provide personalized needs, and they can optimize logistics and operation. And then they also can collect customers' hobbies, and the last one is they can enhance their brand image. So what can we do? So when we are going to when we are shopping, like we can use our reusable bags and use reusable water bottles. So we can bring our tableware, so we don't have to use the disposable one. And then give priority to the neck products or less packaged products. Yeah, thank you so much.